¿Esto?
Aquí.
Oh. Esto es suerte. Esto lo esperábamos. Doctor, encontramos un azul de aquellos que hemos buscado.
So we're rushing to Jose because he found something that you say is important.
It's multiple mushrooms.
Okay.
That is only reported in New Zealand.
Lo encontramos una vez del otro lado. Una vez, uno chiquito. Y no lo hemos vuelto a buscar, no lo hemos vuelto a ver.
Oh, yes, it is. This is a new species of Entoloma. It's only reported in New Zealand, I think Australia, and maybe Japan.
It's a gorgeous mushroom.
Blue mushrooms are not common in nature.
But here they seem to be. You found the right place.
Thank you, Glenn.
You're welcome. So is that the sixth one?
Yeah, and the biggest, the
Yeah.
largest. This is the largest because those before were this size. We should study if there is a possible symbiosis with these plants. Leguminosae is the family of that plant. These plants produce edible mushrooms. I'm happy.
Un otro?
Sí, de los mismos.
The same, but a patch of them.
This small bush species of Entoloma was the main reason for this expedition. They had only encountered this species once before. But on this day, we collected a total of 9 specimens, all of which were found within a 100-meter radius on a single hillside.
Completely mature.
The day provided an array of juvenile and mature fruit bodies to study, with characteristics that may make it not just a new species, but a new genus. Roberto is now awaiting DNA results for this incredible new mushroom, and we can't wait to hear the results.
Lactarius indigo produce esporas.
You said it could be a new genus?
Could be. For this form, it could be an Entoloma, perfectly. But with this, and the color of the spores,
It's exciting, huh?
new genus? Wow! You realize? The dream of every scientific mycologist. This is a treasure.
This is the treasure we came for. Thank you.
One of the treasures.
One of the treasures.
But the day never ends with the last of foraging, even with such remarkable finds.
Blue, baby blue. We have to describe them after the field trip.
Back from the field, it is time to sort the mushrooms.
Are you sorting the mushrooms? So you're looking at them? Can we come in?
Yes.
This step cannot be postponed, for decay and rot would quickly set
I love
in.
this part. We have the blue one that are totally new, so it's better to keep them separated.
Mushrooms are distinguished by their stem, cap, and gills, which are located underneath the cap. And their texture, size, proportions, and colors are all considered for more accuracy, as 2 mushrooms looking alike aren't necessarily equal. And the difference could lie in edibility versus toxicity. This year's season wasn't as good as previous ones.
2 years ago, in these same days, we collected
So many.
lots. The largest collection I made in my life.
Changing climate and the conversion of forests to agricultural lands are responsible for the dwindling availability of mushrooms. For most research excursions, Roberto invests his own money because public funding is difficult to attain.
The most important part now for research on mushrooms, collaboration with institutions in developed countries.
Most universities and private organizations find mycology to be of lesser priority on the funding circuit. Roberto hopes this will soon change.
It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and it's very impressive actually how we managed to sort these things together.
16 genus of boletales, 7-8 species of lactarius.
Once sorting is done, each mushroom is meticulously described, including its exact colors. There are approximately 14,000 known types of mushrooms, making the description process critical. particularly in the case of new and rare species.
I could say that this mushroom has this color, but I have to know that it has a green color. And I have to look for the green color. For example, here, look how it becomes green. Because indigo, when you cut it, it becomes green. Maybe they have similar or the same pigment.
Recently, the fields of medicine, agriculture, environment, and textiles have seen advancements thanks to fungi, with pioneering research being placed into alternative fuels and even building materials. Many mushrooms provide essential vitamins, proteins, and fibers, among other nutrients, and they have been consumed for generations by native communities. Others possess healing and medicinal properties, some of which have been known for thousands of years. But today, much of this knowledge has been lost as a consequence of urbanization and deforestation. We heard first-hand testimonies about the loss of trees and the disappearance of mushrooms from our Guatemalan friends as they catalogue their findings. After each night of sorting and describing, the mushrooms need to be sliced and dehydrated for 8 to 12 hours.
I will use one of these to obtain the DNA for analysis in the US. Once dried, I put into plastic bags. I assign a number, and then they go to the collection, mycological collection of Guatemala, and that's it.